neno langu la kwanza, nataka niunge waziri wa devolution mkono nikisema kwamba tujikinge na tulinde watu wetu. Kwa sababu hapa Busia, ukweli ukisemwa, tukiona zile statistics ambazo zinatolewa na Wizara ya Afya kuhusu COVID, Busia na counties zingine za Western have become hotspots. Kwa hivyo ni lazima tujikinge. Na haswa tukifika wakati wa festivities, vile waziri amesema, tafadhali, we should not let our guard down. We must be our brothers keepers. Tujue kwamba maisha yetu ina maana ikiwa una nguvu ya kutekeleza kazi zako. Na tusipochunga hata ile program ya kufungua mashule in January, tunaweza haribu kwa huu msimu wa Christmas. Tunaweza fika wakati tuharibu zaidi. Watoto wetu wamepoteza tayari mwaka moja wakiwa nje, na tukiteleza mwezi wa Disemba tunaweza weka masomo yao kwa hali ya hatari. So let us be very serious and we protect each other. Jambo la pili, mimi nataka niseme vile ndugu yangu amesema hapa. Unajua, Francis Atwoli amesema password, hiyo ni strategy. Na mimi pia naungana na wako. Kama hatuna password, wewe tuletee hiyo password. Kwa sababu inaonekana labda hatuna, lakini yeye anajua pahali inapatikana. Kwa hivyo yeye ana jukumu kubwa, alete hiyo password. Kwa upande mwingine, mimi nataka niambie ndugu Francis Atwoli, unajua, you did not become Secretary General from nowhere. You did not become mkubwa wa Africa from nowhere. And you did not become mkubwa wa ulimwengu from nowhere. It is because watu waliona credentials zako zikienda, and you built your credentials and you marketed your credentials. So Mheshimiwa Atwoli, let me market my credentials. Because I have to talk to people and explain why I deserve to be of service to them. If I don't explain to people why I deserve to be of service to them, they will not know whether they should vote for me or not. We have to explain that certain things are in trouble. Na mimi, I will not be discouraged. I want to tell you the truth, that we are in trouble. I speak in church. And in church, they say the truth must be told. And the Catholics use the Latin word in vino veritas. And in wine, the truth is told. Why I say that is because right now, we cannot fund our universities. Ukienda kwa universities, there's a problem. They are even being closed down. Why aren't we able to fund our universities? It's because there's no money. Leo tunasema watoto warudi kwa shule. Hata mmeona wale wanasoma, tumeanza kuona kwa magazeti wanasema pesa itatoka 28,000 iende 48,000. Ile Higher Education Loans Board wanasema they will have to reduce the share that goes to the university student. Shule ambazo tuko nazo wanasema the government may not have enough money to put facilities, and it may be difficult to maintain the per capita capitation for each child. There is no money. Why isn't there any money? Ni kwa nini hatuna pesa katika taifa letu? Wafanyikazi, governor, wako wa county government, umemaliza miezi ngapi kabla hujawalipa? 3 months or 4 months? These things are now with us. Nimeona rafiki yangu, his young Secretary General, Nadime. Tulipokuja kwa nyumba ya wako nikamsalamia, hey, how are you? Because I know quietly Atwoli has told me he's very fond of you. Nikaangalia, and then I started asking myself, have you imagined how many workers are likely to be laid off if the debt problem of Kenya Power and Lighting Company is not sorted out? Because KPLC is in the red. And if the debt problem is not handled, my Secretary General of that organization will lack a job because all the workers will have gone home. This is where we are. And I can go on and on and on to tell you that we are not sitting pretty as a nation. And we need to come together. The BBI was an initiative to bring us together. We have debated it for 2 years. We are entering the 3rd year. We are now saying, even as Kenyans, let us put closure to that debate. Let the referendum come. We support this thing. We get it out of the way. So that Kenyans can start now looking again kwamba zile shida ambazo nimetaja kidogo hapa. How do we start solving them? This Busia needs a massive infrastructure program. Uganda is our largest trading partner. Can you imagine if we had a very huge inland container depot, whether it is at Malaba or whether it is here at Busia, a massive inland container depot? How many young people would be employed here? So we have to move out of certain things and start thinking in that direction. I liked what Eugene said. Cotton. Busia was a hub for cotton in this country. We come back, revive it. But for as long as we continue the way we have been going, we are in trouble. And I stand here and I say, solutions are being produced by people of Busia. What Honorable Sako Bunyasi is putting on the table is serious. It is perhaps going to be the best gift, if it is passed, that this parliament will have given to the people of Kenya. Because until we tame the 8.4 trillion debt, we are not going to have money to do anything else. And I'm seeking that we support him. It's public participation. We pull together. We encourage people to see the merit of this bill. It is not going to stop us from borrowing. Governments borrow all over the world. But we must now be in a situation where we can have experts helping us to assess the risk that we are entering into when we are borrowing. Because right now, the level of borrowing It's bad. When I was talking about it, nilipokuwa nikizungumza from 2015, najua Tuoli alinipiga kidogo kidogo akasema wewe wachana kuzungumza hii mambo ya economics, wachana. Nilikuwa nikizungumza nikisema we are heading into the wrong direction. Sasa waziri wa fedha amesema kwamba we are in shit. Sorry, I've used that word. Lakini tuko kwa shimo. Tuko kwa shimo. Na yeye sasa amesema kwa sababu tumeingia kwa hii shimo, he has no alternative, lakini wafanyikazi wa serikali wataanza kuachishwa kazi. Because they were living in denial. Hawakutaka kusema kwamba it is true, we are doing the wrong thing and the consequences are going to come. Mheshimiwa Atuoli, these guys are going to make the people you stand for lose their jobs. The management of the treasury, the way they have gone, they are going to render the people you represent jobless. Because they are taking loans very badly. Huko juu serikali ni fuliza. Na hapa chini mnafuliza. Hata nikiwa na kitu kidogo kwa simu, nikisema nikutumie kwa M-Pesa, unaniambia mheshimiwa, tulia kidogo. Ngoja nitafute namba ya rafiki yangu. Yangu imefanya nini? Imefulizwa. Serikali inafuliza ile makubwa. Madeni makubwa huko juu. This is the truth. Kwa hivyo mimi nasimama hapa nikisema let us be strong. And I can tell you, having Atuoli on your side is very important. If Atuoli is on the other side, he can give you problems. So I want him on my side. So that we can move together. So that we can move together. And what he's saying is true. We must reach out to other communities in this country. We must reach out to friends beyond Western Kenya. We must build bridges in those areas or to those areas. And then we shall be able to move forward. But at the same time, let us not shy away from speaking to the issues that are dangerous and are affecting the country. Kwa hivyo, my colleagues in politics, do not be discouraged. In Kiluya, they say what Atuoli has said is huzuba. 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 This is wara huzuba. Husahasia. Yani, what do you call it? To provoke so that you can have a positive reaction, isn't it? That is the way I would look at it. So let me not say any more. Let me just say that we are ready. We are ready to move as a nation. We should work. But as we go forward, let Kenyans know that the reality that we live in today is that the government or the administration that will come in must be an administration that will push very hard for economic stability and resuscitation. That is the administration we must look for. I say this because if that is not the agenda, yani economy. Agenda number 1, economy. Agenda number 2, economy. Agenda number 3, economy. Tusipoweka hiyo, tutakuwa na shida. KRA imeshindwa kucollect its maximum. Many parastatals are going to go. Jana Hata deputy president alikuja alipokuwa huko Matungu. Alisema the government, what they are planning is now to give the shares of Mumias and Nzoia for free to the county government of Kakamega and the county government of Bungoma. My friend, the company is already indebted. It is bankrupt. And now is when you are saying you want to give the shares for free. Hiyo hesabu sijui hata kama ni nyinyi. What about the liabilities? What about the liabilities? Who will carry the liabilities? You give me the shares of a company that is a shell. But you have not cleaned the balance sheet in terms of the liabilities. So you're giving me the debt. That is what you are doing. And some of us are asking, why don't you give us the shares of KCB for free? Mbona tupatie shares za Kenya Commercial Bank for free? Lakini wanasema wanataka kupatie za Mumias for free. Those of you who are accountants hapa, si mnajua tu sasa hapa umechezewa. Umechezewa. What will those shares be worth? If they are free, that means they are even negative in value. And that is supposed to be the route to reviving Mumias. That is supposed to be the route to reviving Nzoia, by giving the county government shares for free and not explaining what you have done with the liabilities. Sijui hiyo ni karata ama ni nini? So, ladies and gentlemen, tuombewe. Wako wetu wa makanisa, mtuombee. Hii Kenya iko kwa hali ya hatari. But let us not give up hope. Let us have hope. And as we define our problems, let us also sell hope. We must market hope so that Kenya can become even better than it is today.